Great. Well, it looks like it's 9 o'clock, so I am going to go ahead and start my music again. All I have this morning for props is just this chair back here, or this stool, and then I have my mat set up horizontally out in front of it. So when we do ab or stretch series, you guys can see me. So we're going to just start with the warm-up this morning. Toes out, heels in, arms up nice and high. So we're in our second position. When you're ready, inhale down. Exhale, drive to the heels on the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Strong breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Crown of the head is reaching up to the sky. Core is nice and tight, rib cage is connected even as the arms come up and overhead. We're here for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Reach up and over to the right. Inhale through center, exhale up and over to your left. Returning back to center. Turn your heels behind your toes, hinging from the hips. Go ahead, place your hips back, hands below. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Let's go hand to opposite elbow. Sway the body side to side. Warming up the low back. And releasing the hands down. Hook the belly button up and in. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. Toes out, heels in. Feet are a little wider than hips, distance apart. Arms are up and overhead. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale. A little faster this time through our warm-up. Strong breath. Here's 4. And lift. 3, 2. Last one. Up and over. Inhale. Smooth exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale over to your left. And returning back to center. Hands on the hips, heels behind the toes. Hinging from the hips, slowly melting forward. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Hands to opposite elbow, sway the body side to side. Release the hands down, heels in, toes out, hook the belly button up and in, slowly roll all the way up to standing. One more time, nice and fast, arms up high. It's inhale and exhale. Here's 7. And lift. Grounding through the outer edges of your feet. Here's your last 3. Lift. 2. And 1. Nice. Interlace fingers behind your back. Slowly drop your head back, little opening through the chest. Growing tall, heels behind the toes. Slowly melting forward and down towards the mat. Now hands can stay on the back, hand to opposite elbow, or you can start to bring the arms up and over towards the ground. Couple deep breaths. And slowly releasing the arms down, heel toe the feet all the way together to touch. Hook the belly button up and in, the core is tight, roll all the way up to standing. Roll the shoulders down your back. Okay, step to the back of your mat. We're gonna start with 10 squats. Okay, so feet are about hip bone distance apart, hands are at your heart. When you're ready, sink, press your arms back. Grounding through the heels, here we are. 7, press, 6, exhale. 4, press, 3, 2. Last one, nice. Inhale, arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, slowly melting forward. Walk your hands out to a strong plank position. Wrists below the shoulders, heels driving to the back wall. Breathing in, breathing out. Firmly pressing into the mat, connecting to your strong upper back muscles here. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, hips up to the sky, finding your downward facing dog. Go ahead, pedal out your feet a few times, swaying through the hips. All right, walk the hands back towards the feet. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. Feet are hips distance apart, 10 squats. Inhale, exhale, press. Sink down deep through the hips. Here's 5, halfway there. 4, press. 3, lift. 2. Last one, inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart, slowly melting forward. Walk the hands out, strong plank position. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. All right, we're going to knee to opposite elbow. Twist, 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 and twist. Halfway there. Keep twisting. Here's 2. And 1. Nice work, downward facing dog. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Walk your hands back towards your feet. All right, one last time through our warm-up here. Roll your shoulders down your back. Feet are hip bone distance apart. Hands at your heart. Sink. Lift, press back. Here's 5. 4, squeeze your glutes. 2. Last one, inhale, arms up high. Exhale, hands to your heart, melting forward. Find that strong plank position. You can always modify on the knees, uncurl the toes. Head, heart, hips, one straight line. All right, we're going knee to nose, spinal flexion, push it back. Here's your modification, knee taps like so, okay? Or holding that modified plank. Nice and fast, in, 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 in. Nice work, here's 8. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, nice work. Drop the knees down, uncurl the toes, child's pose. Knees are open to the width of the mat. Walk the hands forward, melt your heart down. All right, we'll slowly rise up to our quadruped. So wrists below the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Draw the crown of the head forward. A few cats and cows here. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding through your spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. All right, nice work. We're going into our spinal balance here. So really engaging through those lower abdominals. Bring your knees together to touch behind you. Reach the right leg long behind you. Flex the toes and square that right hip down. Check in with the right palm directly below the right shoulder. Reach the left arm long out in front of you, so opposite limb. Draw that shoulder blade down your back. Thumb is up towards the sky. Now float that right foot up off the mat. Holding here. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice work, everyone. When you're ready, we're going knee to nose, round the spine, and reach. It's an inhale and exhale. Nice work. And reach. Use that strong core. Here we are for 4. And reach. 3, 2, 1. Reach, release down. All right, knees are open to the width of the mat. Round back through your spine, child's pose. All right, rising up to hands and knees once again. Here's our quadruped position. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze for cow. Exhale, rounding through the spine for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Last time, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. All right, one more time through our spinal balance series, and then we are going up to the bar. Bring your knees together to touch behind you. We'll draw the left arm out in front of you. Draw the shoulder down your back. And, oh, excuse me, wrong side. Right arm out in front of you. Draw the shoulder down your back. Reach that left leg long behind you. Actively flex those toes. And square the left hip down towards the ground. Now, nice work floating that left foot up off the mat. All right, when you're ready, 10 repetitions. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, reach it long. Reach that left leg high and back. Inhale. Exhale. Nice work. Here's 8. And lift. Here's 6. Reach it high. Here's 3. And lift. Last 2. Lift. And 1. Lift. And release everything down. Find your child's pose. Gently walk your hands over to the right, inching left fingertips forward, left hip moves back. Breathing in space to the left side body. Hands move through center, over towards the left, inching right fingertips forward, right hip moves back. All right, hands return to center. Curl the toes under, lift the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Walk the hands all the way back towards the feet, rolling all the way up to standing. All right, let's go ahead and set up for our first series on the bar. One hand is on the bar stool or your chair. We're going heels together, toes apart. So we're in that first position or Pilates V. When you're ready, roll the shoulder blades down your back a couple times. Inhale and exhale. And roll them forward. Nice job. Okay, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Tucking the tailbone under. Draw the ribcage in tight. One hand is on your bar. All right, reaching the outside arm out in front of you. Soften through the elbow. When you're ready, little lift. Lower down. Squeeze those heels together. Squeeze the inner thighs. Lift. Lower down. Up and down. Nice work. Squeeze. Little squeeze to the pelvic floor as well on the way up and down. Here's 4. Release. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Roll the shoulders down your back and roll them forward. Releasing any tension that's built up through the legs or the hip flexors. We're going back up. Releve. Lift the heels nice and high. We're going to do a 2-inch bend and squeeze. Lower and squeeze. Light fingertips on your bar if you can. If you need a little bit more support, firmly grab onto your chair. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. All right, lower down halfway. Pulse it up an inch. Down an inch. Up and down. Nice work. Strong exhale out through your mouth. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs. Drop your heels down. Resting your outside arm down. Let's go heels behind the toes. Slowly melting forward. Forward fold position. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. All right, roll it all the way up to standing. Let's go heels together, toes apart. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit more complicated in terms of choreography, so just be patient with yourself. No need to get all flustered here this morning. I'll try and walk you through it as best as I can. All right, so we're going to lift the heels, bend the knees, drop the heels, straighten the legs. lift, bend, lower, straighten, lift, bend, lower, and straighten. Really squeeze those inner thighs together as they come towards the midline of the body. Inhaling and exhaling, squeeze. Nice work. Here's 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice work. All right, so from here, doing the opposite variation of this exercise, a little bit more complicated. Make sure you have a firm grip on your chair. All right, so we're going to bend the knees, lift the heels, straighten the legs, drop the heels. Bend the knees, lift the heels, straighten the legs, drop the heels. Bend, lift, straighten, lower, bend, lift, straighten, lower. Nice work, bend, lift, straighten, lower, bend, lift, straighten, lower. Almost there. Last 4. And squeeze. 3, 2. Last 1. Back to releve. Lower down. It's up and down. 6. Lift and squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Little 2-inch bend and squeeze. Bend, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Little pulse and pulse. Up and down. Keep pushing. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Straighten the legs. Drop the heels. Step the feet open a little bit wider. Hands on the hips, melting forward. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. All right, feet are open, hips distance apart. Outside hand is on your hip. Tap your outside leg out in front of you. Soft point through the toes. So notice my hip wants to go up quite a bit here. Try to level out through the pelvis. Draw that core in nice and tight. When you're ready, inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Down, and up. Try to keep the upper body really stable here. Working the front of the thigh, the quad. Working on that pelvic stability. Nice work here. Down and up. Nice job. 4, lift. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Keep it up. Point and flex. Point, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. 8, 7. Abs are tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex the foot, pulse it up and up. Lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work here. Crossing that ankle over the inside thigh. Actively flex the toes. Slowly sit down and back a little bit. Maybe melt your heart down towards your legs. Stretching the outside of your hip. We'll slowly rise to standing, uncross. All right, similar exercise here. That outside foot will now rotate open at a 45-degree angle. We're working more of the inner thigh here. When you're ready, inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Down, up, down, and lift. Here's 4, and lift. 3, 2, last 1. Keep it up. Point, flex, point, and Shoulders stacked over the hips as best as you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little flex, pulse it up and up. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, level out through your pelvis a little bit. Reach your outside hand around. Grab onto the outside ankle, little quad stretch here. Growing tall through your spine, breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. All right, I'm going to move my chair over a little bit, and we're going to go to the other side. So again, we're going to start in that Pilates V, heels together, toes apart, first position. So that outside hand is reaching onto the chair. Roll the shoulders down your back a couple times, inhaling and exhaling. And go ahead, roll them forward. And settle the shoulders down and away from the ears. Now keep the shoulders down, abs are nice and tight. Hand can be reaching out in front of you. Draw the shoulder blade down your back, soft bend through the elbow. When you're ready, lift, lower down, lift, squeeze. Exhale as you lift, up and down. Little squeeze to the pelvic floor on the way up. Nice work. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it up. Little 2-inch bend and squeeze. Bend, squeeze, bend, and squeeze. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Here's 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it down. Little pulse and pulse. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten your legs. Drop your heels. Turn your heels behind your toes. Slowly melting forward. Give your head a shake. Yes. And your head a shake now. Roll it all the way up to standing. Roll the shoulders down your back. Let's go heels together, toes apart. Arm out in front of you. Going into our standing footwork. Excuse me. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Drop your heels. Straighten your legs. Lift. Bend. Lower. Straighten. Lift. Bend. Lower. Straighten. Lift, bend, lower, straighten. Verse 6. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Here's 4. And squeeze. 3. Last 2. And 1. Nice work, heels behind the toes. Melting forward. Let's go hands to opposite elbow here. Sway the body side to side. Release the arms down. Hook the belly button up and in. Roll the shoulders down your back. Heels together. Toes apart. Going into the more challenging variation. Strong grip here. Okay, it's a bend. Lift. Squeeze. Lower down. Bend. Lift. Squeeze. Lower down. Really squeeze those inner thighs. Here's 6. And squeeze. 4. Tuck that tailbone under. 3. 2. Last one. Nice work. All right. From here, lift the heels. Lower down. It's up and down. 6. Strong calves. Lift it higher. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Keep it up and lift. Bend. Lift. 6. Squeeze. 4. 3. 1, hold it low, little pulse, and pulse. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs, drop the heels. All right, outside leg reaches out in front of you. Stabilize through the hips, try to even them out. Hand can be on the hip to draw attention to that area of your body. Point the toe when you're ready. Lift, lower down. Exhale, lift, tap. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point, flex, point, flex. Inhale, exhale. Core is tight. 6, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Flex the toes, little pulse and pulse. Feeling that burn through the top of the leg on your quad. 6, 4, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Pointing the toes. Oh, excuse me. We're going to go ahead and grab onto the ankle. Drop that hip down. Little quad stretch there. Breathing in. Strong exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly release your leg down, shaking that standing leg out a little bit. All right, so externally rotating that foot at a 45-degree angle. We're working the inner thigh. Abs are tight. When you're ready, inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Lower down. It's up. Down. Here's 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Point, flex. Point, flex. 6, 4, 2, 1. Pulse it up an inch, down an inch. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. All right, from here, crossing that outside ankle over the opposite thigh. Flex the toes, actively pull that thigh back. You can slowly sink your hips down and melt your heart down towards the thighs, stretching the outside of the hip. We'll slowly rise up, shake it out a little bit, and we're coming down to the mat for an ab series. All right, so we're going through the stomach series, which is from Pilates. So we'll go through it nice and quick, and we'll go back up to the bar. All right, so we're bringing right knee towards the chest. Left leg reaches out long out in front of you, pointing the toes. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, lift the shoulder. Draw that knee in nice and tight. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale. Here's 8. Nice work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in, drop your head down, stir the knees in the same direction. Massaging out the low back. And reverse that motion. All right, double leg stretch. Watch out here for any water bottles or chairs. I don't want you to hit your arms. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, lift the shoulders. My upper body will stay up the entire time. On my inhale, arms go back, legs go forward. Exhale, sweep the arms around, give yourself a big hug. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hug. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the muscles in your face. Here's 4, and sweep. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Drop the feet open to the width of your mat, arms open up to a T, windshield wiper the legs side to side. Inhaling one way, exhale the other way. All right, we're going to do a different variation variation of our scissors here this morning, so I'm just going to warm you up with a mini crunch. So drive down to the heels. Heels are hip bone distance apart. Hands come behind your head. Elbows are wide. Shoulder blades are wide on the mat. Inhale, lift your head an inch. Exhale, lift up higher. Upper curl. Inhale, hold. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale, little lift. Exhale, lift higher. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower down. Now trying to get the shoulder blades all the way off the mat. I know it's hard. Keep pushing through. All right, last one through our little warm up here. All right, so modification for this exercise this morning. Just leaving your head down, arms down by your side, elbows are wide on the mat, okay? Firmly pressing your forearms down. You can stay like this and switch your legs out, making sure your lower back stays on the mat, or go ahead, bring your hands behind your head. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, lift your shoulders. Right leg is up, left leg is down. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Now check in. Big toe is tracking right up from the hip joint. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pushing. Here's 4. Last 2. Last 1. And rest. Stir the knees in opposite directions, releasing the hip flexors. All right, legs come straight up to the sky. Notice my tailbone is not lifting up towards the sky. Instead, it's lengthening out in front of me on the mat. Heels together, toes apart. In that Pilates first position, soften through the knees just a touch. Modification again, leave your head down and simply do the lower body part of the exercise. Otherwise, hands behind your head. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, lift your shoulders. Inhale, lower your feet about 6 inches. Exhale, lift. Here's 6. And lift. Keep breathing. You can always drop your head down if you need to for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Drop your feet down. Draw a deep inhale through your nose. Force and exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. All right, last exercise of the stomach series. Bicycle crunches. Hands behind your head. Elbows are wide. Right knee towards the chest. Left leg reaches out long. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, lift the shoulders. Inhale, twist towards the opposite knee. Exhale, switch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Let's rock and roll all the way up to standing. From here, we'll come all the way up towards the bar. So I'm going to move my chair forward. We're going into a bit of a glute series here. So I want you to place your hands down on the bar and walk your hips all the way back. I'm going to scoot my chair forward a little bit more here. All right, so feet are hip bone distance apart. Sink your hips down and back. And I just want you to drop your chest down for a moment, stretching out the pectoral muscles. Kind of letting everything go in your body. And then let's lift up a little bit here. Let's bring our forearms down onto our chair if possible. If that doesn't work because you don't have a chair like mine or a bar stool like mine, feel free to keep your hands just on top like so and melt your hips down and back. All right, so let's go ahead, tap the right big toe long behind us, square the hip bones down. When you're ready, exhale, lift, lower down, up, down. Squaring the hip down. Here we are for 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up an inch, down an inch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the toes. Curl the heel in towards the glute. Reach it long and back. It's in and out. in, out. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the foot in, pulse it up an inch, down an inch, up and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping that right foot forward, find your strong lunge position. Collarbone is directly up over the hips, square the hip bones forward, strong lunge going down, down, up, and up, down, down, lift, lift. Here's 4, 3, 2. The last one, hold it low, little pulses for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job stepping in, then walking both feet back. Open the feet up a little bit and melt your heart down towards the floor. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, really dropping the weight back into your heels. We'll slowly rise all the way up to standing. All right, now find your preferred arm position. If that's forearms, that's all right. If you're up on your hands a little bit, or you can walk your feet back and melt your heart down. Head, heart, hips, one straight line in this position specifically. So tap your left big toe behind you, square the hip down. When you're ready, inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. It's down and up. Abs are tight. Nice work. Here's 6. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up an inch, down an inch, up and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curl the heel in towards the glute. Reach it long and back. In, out, in, out. 6. Nice work. Really squeeze the back of the leg, hamstring. 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up an inch, down an inch, up and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Shake out that standing leg a little bit. Melt your heart down. Breathing in through your nose. Strong exhale out through your mouth. All right, let's swing that left leg forward, right leg back, strong lunge position. Square the hips forward. When you're ready, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Square the shoulders forward, connect into the rib cage, squeezing through that left glute. Halfway there, here's 4, and lift. 3. Last 2. Last 1, hold it down, pulse it up an inch, down an inch. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step forward, and let's come all the way down towards the mat. Let's go ahead, just find a child's pose here. So feet are open, knees are open, losing my sock here, to the width of your mat. Drop your hips towards your heels, melt your heart forward. All right, walking hands towards the body here. We're going into a strong side plank. So I'll go ahead and have you bring your left hand below your left shoulder. You can bring that bottom knee down to modify, bring the leg out long, top arm up to the sky. So here's your modification, all right? Or from here, straighten that bottom leg out nice and long. Feet can be stacked or staggered. Holding here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Last 3. Exhale. 2. 1. Slowly release that bottom knee down. Top leg is out straight. Flex the toes. Bring it up and down. Lift. Nice work. 4. 3. Hips are squared. 2. 1. Pulse it up and up. Almost there. 4. 3. 2. 1. Nice work. Let's slowly rise up. Take a big stretch up and over. And exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale, big stretch. Good. Hold that stretch over. You're welcome to stay just like so or reach for that top ankle, bringing the leg behind your glute, big quad stretch here. Reaching that top leg out long, rising up onto your knee. Bring your hands forward, and then hands are right below your chest. Melt your hips down and back, stretching out the inner thigh. All right, we'll slowly rise up. We're going to drop down onto one forearm. One hand stays up. So that hand that correlates with the leg stays up, and then opposite forearm comes down. Tipping onto your knee a little bit. You're going to lift and tap. Lift, tap. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. Up, down, up, and down. For 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's just take a normal child's pose here. Walk the hands forward. Let's rise up onto our knees. Roll the shoulders down the back. All right, opposite side, and then we're going to stretch and cool down. All right, right hand directly below the right shoulder. That inside knee can be down. Top arm reaches up to the sky. Here's your modified side plank. Or go ahead and reach that bottom leg out long and hold. 5 more deep breaths. Keep lifting your head up in line with the rest of your spine. Here's 3. Exhale. 2. Exhale. And 1. Exhale. Slowly release that bottom knee down directly below the hip. Stretch that top leg out long. Top arm out long. We'll inhale through center. Exhale, big stretch towards the leg. Shoulders stack, hips stack. Breathing in and breathing out. One last big stretch here. All right, lifting that top arm up to the sky. Stack those hips as best as you can. Draw the low abs in tight. Flex the foot. We're going to lift and tap. Lift, tap. Exhale as you lift. Home stretch, everyone. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. Up and up. Keep squeezing the glute. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're welcome to hold the stretch right here or gently reach around for that back ankle. Pull it in tight towards the glute. Nice opening through the front of the hip. All right, we'll reach the leg out long. We'll slowly rise up onto our knee. Walk our hands forward. Hands are directly below our chest. Big breath in. Exhale, melt the hips back towards the heel. Hands are forward. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's rise up from here. That hand that corresponds with the outside leg will stay up, dropping onto the opposite forearm. Point the toes, lean over onto your knee just a touch. Lift, tap, lift, tap. Up and up. Keep pushing. Here's 6, 3, 2, oops. Last one, pulse it up and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everyone. Let's just find a child's pose, facing the long way on our mat. Bring your hands back towards your heels, rolling out your wrists a few times. You're welcome to stay right here, or gently round forward to the crown of your head, allowing your shoulders to come forward, belly button to the spine. All right, sitting up on your heels, go ahead, drop over to one hip, and then bring the legs out in front. We'll squeeze the inner thighs together, growing tall off the sits bones. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Arms reach out in front of you. Curl the tailbone, rolling down and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms reach up and overhead. Inhale, chin to the chest. Exhale, slowly roll all the way up to the top. First one usually looks a little rough. Find that C curve through your spine. Now, if you're really struggling with this exercise, feel free to bend your knees, drive through your heels, and flex the toes towards the nose. It'll give you a little bit more assistance. And again, curl the tailbone, rolling down and back for a count of 5. And we'll roll up for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. A few more rounds of our roll up, roll down. Nice little stretch through the hamstrings, through the back body, little massage for the spine. All right, let's do 2 more here. Rolling down, this time a little slower for 7, 6. Squeeze those abs in tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chin to the chest up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab onto the ankles or the heels. Tuck the chin in tight towards the chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slow, smooth, deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. We'll slowly roll up to seated. All right, really slow this time. Draw the abs in tight. You're on your sits bones. Connect the shoulder blades down your back, rolling up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take a long body stretch here, pointing and flexing the feet a few times, maybe a little side bend here. All right, bend your knees here. We're going into a rolling bridge series. Should feel nice on your back. So feet are open, hips distance apart, arms are down by your side. Curl the tailbone to the sky. Inhale, exhale, up to your shoulder bridge. And starting at your chest, inhale, exhale, slowly melting down. We'll do a few rounds of our bridges here. Firmly pressing the shoulder blades down to the back, to the mat. All right, one last time through our rolling bridge, making sure our lower back is warmed up for our next exercise. So we're going into a little bit of a burnout for the glutes here this morning. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, knees fall open to the side. Bring your arms open to a T for a moment. Just take a couple deep breaths here. Kind of letting the rest of our workout go here. Connecting in body, mind, and breath. All right, let's bring our hands down by our sides for our frog pumps here. So squeeze those heels together. We're going to lift, squeeze the glutes, lower down. Exhale up, inhale, lower down. Keep trying to tuck that tailbone under. I know it's rather hard when the soles of the feet are pressing together. Draw those low abs in tight. Feel the core working here as well. Up and down. Should feel the outside of the hips working here for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, pulse it up an inch, down an inch. Nice work. Keep squeezing those glutes, squeezing the soles of the feet together. Hips are level. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Bring the knees together to meet, and then bring the feet open to the width of the mat so knees are knocking in like so. A little bit of release on the low back. Hands cup your rib cage. Slight tuck of the chin towards the chest. Inhale, expanding the rib cage. Exhale, knitting the ribs closer together. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. All right, bring the knees towards your chest. Let's rock and roll all the way up to seated. We'll transfer onto hands and knees. We're going into our pigeon stretch. All right, so wrists below the shoulders. Let's curl the toes under, find our downward facing dog. Reach that right leg up towards the sky. Then bring the knee in towards your right wrist. Walking your left foot back as far as you feel comfortable. Growing tall for a moment. And then slowly melting down towards the mat. We have 5 deep breaths here. Good. Walking hands back up towards the body. Collarbone is nice and broad. Deep inhale. Smooth exhale. Firmly ground down through your wrists. Curl the back toes under. Lift the leg up nice and high. Circle it out a few times. And releasing the right foot down. Left leg reaches up towards the sky. Then sweep the knee in towards the left wrist. Walking the right foot back as far as you feel comfortable. Growing tall. Inhale here. Exhale, walk the hands forward. You can stay up on your forearms. Release your forehead all the way down onto your hands or the mat. Couple deep breaths. Walking hands up towards the body. Inhale here. Exhale, curl the toes under. Lift the left leg up and back. Circle out the leg a few times. And releasing all the way down. Let's find a child's pose for a moment here. Walk the hands forward. All right, let's rise up here and then open into a wide straddle. So flex the toes towards the nose, growing tall here. Inhale, arms sweep up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Slowly walk the hands forward. Melt your heart down. You can always bring those legs in a little bit if you need to here. Hands gently walk over towards the right foot, nose down towards the knee. Hands move through center, over towards the left foot, nose to the knee. Hands come back to center, walk the hands up towards the body, and then close the legs together. Flex the toes towards the nose. Inhale, arms reach up high. Exhale, melt forward. Inhale, shine your heart, lift your gaze, broad collarbone. Then exhale, pull the belly button in tight towards the spine, rounding forward. And rising back up, let's just find an easy seated pose here. Knees fall open to the side, grounding down through the sits bones. Let's bring chin towards the chest. Inhaling and exhale. Gently rock the chin from shoulder to shoulder. And gently transition to full neck rolls. Be gentle when you drop your head back. And reverse that motion. Flip the head up over the body. Roll the shoulders down your back a couple times. Inhale. Exhale. And roll the shoulders forward. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Strong exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. And we're all finished for this morning. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and turn this off. All right, I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much.